the rich and proactive interventions of the EB member states as well as member states not represented on the board have made this possible. Their suggestions and inputs will be very useful in guiding the work of the organization as we move forward with strengthened resolve to tackle this once in a generation pandemic affecting all aspects of our lives. I acknowledge our sister UN agencies, intergovernmental organizations, partners and NSAs for their commitment to support our work and for their keen engagement and participation. Amid the challenges we face, it was a privilege to spend time with all of you and listen to the experiences and best practices being followed worldwide. It was a pleasure to hear the updates, in particular from Her Excellency Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, former President of Liberia, and the Right Honourable Helen Clark, former Prime Minister of New Zealand, co-chairs of the Independent Panel for Pandemic Preparedness and Response. We have also benefited from information on the work being done by the IHR Review Committee and the Independent Oversight and Advisory Committee for the WHO Health Emergencies Program. I thank Dr. Lothar Wheeler and Dr. Felicity Harvey respectively for the same. We appreciate the progress that has been made by the independent panel and the two committees and look forward to receiving their final report and recommendations at the earliest possible. The member states' interventions and rich inputs affirms the resolve of the executive board to further strengthen the response and work towards building a healthier, secure and prosperous world. It was evident in today's discussions that member states are mindful of maintaining non-COVID-19 essential health services and are already looking beyond the pandemic at recovery and vigorously pursuing universal health coverage with a focus on primary care services. Today's discussions and suggestions will strengthen our collective response to COVID-19 and further encourage global cooperation. To echo the DG and the regional directors' sentiments expressed during this special session, solidarity and collaboration have been and will be centrally important for us to overcome this pandemic and improve the accessibility, affordability and quality of healthcare services. In the end, I thank the member states for their participation in the special session and their insightful observations and sharing their experiences. I appreciate DGWHO, regional directors and the secretariat team for the energy and insight they have displayed in the ongoing support to member states, not only in emergency response, but across all programmatic areas.